PSG 4, Manchester City 2. What a shameful performance. Manchester City woes continues in the UEFA Champions League. I think Manchester City were back after hitting Ipswich 6-0 in the Premier League. But it's more like they came back in order to go back in this encounter. Like PSG that were actually ran over by Arsenal, malhandled Manchester City from a losing position. Imagine Manchester City going 2 goals up in the second half, not even in the first half. Is a very big taboo for Pep Guardiola and his boys tonight. Bottling 2 goals lead in the second half. Within the next 5 minutes, they were on level terms with PSG in Paris Saint-Germain. Imagine. Wow. Manchester City is having it very, very difficult this season. Irrespective of the fact that they've had series of injuries hitting their squad. But I think this performance tonight should be assessed. Pep Guardiola should go back to drawing board in order to discovering what is really the issue with Manchester City as a whole. Imagine from 2 goals up in the second half, 2 goals that were scored in the second half, Grealish and Erling Haaland being bottled in the same second half, and they went 2 goals down again after PSG coming on level terms, losing 4-2 against PSG, against this bad PSG of all people that have been on a very bad run of form, coming up, showing up against Manchester City that we all thought that they have returned to winning ways. More like they come back in order to go more back, in order to dress back more. It's quite a disappointing outing for Pep Guardiola and his boys. And they are now on the elimination side of the table. Should Champions League group stage stop this moment, Manchester City will actually be qualifying. They are now facing every match as a final, which shouldn't be so, and I think they all caused it for themselves. Manchester City. What? Against Chelsea over the weekend, I wonder how they are going to come up against Chelsea in that encounter. It's more like they will have a very difficult match, a very, very difficult game against Chelsea over the weekend. Here's what you think on the comment section.